Are you struggling to win build fights? If so, then you've come to the right place. Because today I'm going over 7 different ways to win more build fights, and if you can master these different moves, I can guarantee you'll never lose a fight again. So if you guys do enjoy, make sure you guys are subscribed, and let's get into the video. Alright, so the first build move, I want to start it off simple. I just want to talk about how to box an opponent. Now, when you get in a situation like this, it's better to actually read your opponent and then do moves based off what they do. So instead of just free building and trying to do a piece control move, look at them and then play off of what they do. Like this guy places a ramp and he doesn't place a cone up above him. That means that when I place this cone or floor above him, I place walls in front of me so he can't just look straight at me and shoot me. And then when he tries to go up, obviously he's stuck. Now, once I place these two builds, it's most important that I don't stand here. If I stand here and just edit, he can literally just shoot me in the face and I'll die. It's important that I stay covered while piece controlling. Notice how I'm back here and I edit the wall while still covered. That way from his POV, he literally can't see me. And then I am able to get a wall behind him and then a wall to the right of him. And he obviously gets put in timeout. And then I can jump and take a shot and then take a second shot and finish off the fight without taking any damage or even taking any shots back. Also, I could have made this even better by putting a cone in my box. So if you want to do this, just put a cone in your box. So now I'm going to talk about how to fight on low HP when you get cracked. As you can see, me and this guy are right here. We are both going to go for a 50-50, and he's going to win the 50-50. Even though he has this stupid sovereign shotgun, he's going to crack me. He's now going to go into this box. I make sure to place a wall in between me and him, because as you can see, he turns around and instantly shoots where I am. That means that he can't shoot me. I get one splash off. That gives me a little bit of health. Now I'm sitting at 110 HP, and I'm going to back up and create space. I'm going to do this move. I'm going to flip up a cone and then double edit up. Now, that may seem not important, but I'm going to do the exact same move here, but fake him out. When he goes up to my wall here, he's going to think I'm going to do the same thing because I flip up my cone right here. I'm going to flip it up, but instead of going back up, I'm going to reset it. This means that I catch him off guard with his map out, thinking I'm going to go up because he places a wall and then he places a cone above me. And that means that I've caught him off guard and I can get 2 shots off and then spray him and then pick up a kill, even though I didn't have the health advantage. So now I want to talk about grabbing walls from a box away. Knowing how to piece control and do all the stuff that I'm mentioning in this video is very important, but this, in my opinion, is the best way to fight because it allows you to stay protected the whole time while you're fighting. Also, prior to this fight, I know there's a third party around me. He's right here. Notice how I made all of this space beforehand. All of these boxes are mine. That means that even if he steals this wall, I have other boxes I can go to. Also, I have walls in between. This is very important. I'm going to cover that later. But this guy tries to go on my wall. I'm not going to panic, and I'm going to sprint out because I don't want to have to put myself in a 50-50. Notice how that extra space comes in handy, and now I have a different angle I can work from, right? Now I have a right-hand peek. This guy now gets sprayed because he wasn't protected like I showed you earlier. That means that he's going to get sprayed, and I'm going to start taking a wall from a box away. Notice how I'm not in here. I'm not in this box, 1 box away from him. I'm 2 boxes away. If you don't know, you can grab a wall from an entire box away, but you have to have a cone in your box. It won't work if you don't do that. Now I'm going to hold out my map and steal the wall all the way from here. Also, notice how I place this wall. This wall is very important because if this guy just keeps looking at me, he could literally just spray me and I would die. And once I get that wall, I'm able to spray out the floor. And then I'm going to make a wide edit while swinging left. Notice how I start to swing left and I catch him off guard. I'm able to crack him. The best thing about this is that it's very hard for other people to shoot back at you because you're so far away and they're obviously going to be panicked. After I get that first shot, the person is scared and he tries to run out in the left direction. But he gets caught and I'm able to spray the floor out and he obviously falls. And even if he's moving forward, as you can see, he gets caught on this little hitch right here. And then obviously I'm able to pick up a free kill without taking any damage. And if I was in this box when I got the kill, notice how the third party would be here and I would be dead. And if you guys do want to practice this move, I recommend going to Turtle Box Fights. It's the best place to learn this, so go check that out. And if you guys are enjoying this content so far and you want some more exclusive stuff, go check out my community. This community is free. In the community, you could have the chance to 1v1 me. Also, I shout out people every single day. Here's today's. So if this does interest you, go into the link in the description. Go check it out, and let's get back into the video. So now I actually want to talk about wide edits. Wide edits can actually be good if you use them properly. Now you're probably asking yourself, when is it a good time to wide edit? I see this guy in front of me, right? And I know he's going out to the right because I see his body language through the wall and I see him. I'm like, okay, he's going to go out left and probably jump. I know that he's probably going to try and go up a layer because he wants to get back on high ground. So when he does that and he lands on the ramp, then I am able to catch him with a cone because he doesn't place one. I'm able to edit and wide edit and catch him on a cone. This wide edit would be bad if he was on like a floor or a cone and just looking at me. But since he's not looking at me in my direction, then it's fine to make a wide edit to piece up your opponent. Then I can obviously piece him, take 1 shot, and then I'm able to reset the wall just to take no damage back, because now he's looking at me, right? I don't want to make a wide edit now. He's looking at me. I reset for a second and let him build. Then he's going to start to place armored walls. Now at this point, I could try and swing around here and go for a wall. I do actually try and swing around, but I realize he's armoring all of his walls off. And if I were to go around this to this wall, by the time I got there, he would have armored it off. But most people always leave their floors for last, or they don't do them at all. So I'm able to catch myself with a cone, make a wide edit again, and then place a cone above me. And then I catch him obviously in a box. I mentioned this last video, but it's just another great example of it. And then I'm able to drop him in and then pick up another free elimination while in one of the last zones. Moving on from wide edits, let's talk about a simple peek that you can use to catch your opponent off guard. Notice how I box up everything around me though. This is very important with third parties and everything like that. If someone is around you and they just see you, like imagine I'm standing right here and I just see you build fighting, I'm gonna spray you. But if you're protected like this, the other person can't spray you and more than likely will just leave. Now getting onto the peek, this is a very simple peek that I do every single time in basically every game. All you're gonna do is set up a box diagonally from your opponent, a floor and a cone. More than likely you could just have a floor, it works either way. Cone below you, make sure you have that, and then obviously box around you, set up a peanut butter. Now the most important thing here is that you're protected. Like this guy, when he's doing a peanut butter, he's obviously not protected. As you can see, the wall isn't helping him whatsoever. And me, on the other hand, I'm behind my wall right here, and notice how I'm not going to go out here. If I go out here, I give him the advantage. I stay back here and I wait for him to make a mistake. And once I get here and re-edit it, I'm going to just try and steal the wall. Notice how I'm staying protected though, and I'm not giving myself up. I jump and pickaxe mid-air. This is going to allow me to stay protected and not get hit at the same time, because he can't shoot back because he has to hold his wall, right? For the second swing, I make sure to hit the circle on the screen, and then I steal it and I make a wide edit while I'm falling. This is very important because that means that I catch him off guard. As you can see, he's just standing there. And then obviously I'm able to jump, and then I'm able to crack him and then finish off that fight with a simple shot, while also staying protected. So now I want to talk about dropping opponents in. If you don't know what I mean, I'm talking about dropping opponents into your box. When you're in a 2x1 and you've set it up like this, or maybe just even more space, like as you can see, I got a bunch of space to work with. If someone's smacking on your roof, what you can do is make a box right below them. When they walk on top of these boxes, you can double edit them in and then catch them off guard. As you can see, this guy's going for this wall, but since he's not looking below him, I can just double edit him in, make him fall into my box, and now I have a peanut butter, everything set up to win the fight. Then I can take one shot. Notice how I reset the wall though after I get that first shot, because if he just keeps shooting at me, I could end up losing that. So I reset the wall and chill. I'm waiting for him to shoot it again, and then he obviously starts sprinting around. I know he's a little scared, and then I edit again when I know he's not ready, and then I'm able to crack him once and then spray him and then pick up a kill without taking any significant damage. This also allows you to deal with third parties better, because as you can see, I'm protected while another third party is showing up. That is going to wrap up this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys are subscribed, go join my community, and if you want to see more videos like this, go check out these two videos right here, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.